Chosen one. God's wealth is locating you now. Big win. You have been marked for a moment like this. The season has arrived where the searchlight of heaven has zeroed in on you, not by chance, not by accident, but by divine precision. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. And no matter how long you've waited, struggled, or questioned if it would ever happen for you, this is your moment of being found. God's wealth is actively locating you now. You are the recipient of a financial miracle that is not bound by the systems of this world. Something supernatural is being orchestrated on your behalf, and your life is about to be completely restructured by prosperity, favor, and abundance that carries heaven's fingerprints. Chosen one, this video is for you. You've been feeling the shift. You've been sensing something big is coming. You've been holding on, praying, envisioning, declaring, waiting. And now, the heavens are aligning with your destiny. This is a chapter about wishes coming true and energizing the universe in your favor. So, stay with us until the end of this video and let your spirit engage fully with this divine confirmation. Type your warmest wishes and 777 in the comments to anchor your energy into this powerful wave of manifestation. Let's make this a moment of alignment, unity, and faith, because something extraordinary is being released through your presence here. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. This isn't just any kind of wealth. This isn't temporary gain or fleeting success. This is legacy-level overflow. This is the kind of wealth that rewrites generational stories. The kind that elevates families, transforms neighborhoods, funds visions, and becomes a testimony to divine power. And it's not far away. It's not still on the way. It's here. It's circling you. It's knocking. It's already encoded with your identity. The signal has been sent, and the delivery has begun. There is a financial frequency that is now matching your divine signature. God's wealth is not roaming randomly. It's tracking your vibration, your surrender, your obedience, and your expectancy. There's been a divine algorithm at work, and you've just passed through a secret checkpoint in the spirit. There are moments when heaven recalibrates timelines, and you've just been shifted to the top of the list. The delays are dissolving. The warfare is weakening. The confusion is clearing. God is not just sending wealth in general. He's sending wealth that has your name on it. Custom ordained, spiritually authorized, financially loaded, and magnetically drawn toward your life. What's coming is not just money. It's favor in high places, endorsements from unexpected sources, creative ideas that multiply into income, partnerships that skyrocket your influence, and divine leads that open doors no man can close. The reason you feel something different is because your atmosphere has already started to change. Wealth has a vibration, and you've tapped into it. Not by chasing it, not by competing, but by staying true to your calling, by being consistent when it made no sense, and by keeping your heart clean when life tried to corrupt it. Chosen one. Wealth is not chasing you. It has found you. And everything that was once working against you is now working in your favor. The tables are turning rapidly. Your story is becoming the proof that when God decides, no human delay, no demonic interference, and no economic condition can stop it. You are not being overlooked. You are being watched, monitored, followed by favor. You are being positioned strategically by the hand of the divine. You've been set up in plain sight, and yet no one could see what was being written in the spirit. That's why you had to be hidden. That's why certain people couldn't walk with you in this season. That's why doors that looked good slammed shut. because they would have delayed the delivery. You had to be in a location, both spiritually and emotionally, where divine wealth could find you without obstruction. And now, all the pieces are finally coming together. The coordinates are locked in, and the wealth is arriving. There is nothing ordinary about what is happening. This is not a paycheck increase. This is not a small win. This is not a "maybe it'll happen eventually" type of promise. No, this is divine intervention. This is supernatural supply. This is where God shows the world that He knows how to repay, restore, and reward. You have entered a realm of wealth where heaven is the bank, and you are the authorized account holder. Deposits are being made on your behalf. Not just financial, but mental clarity, emotional peace, creative insight, physical strength, and spiritual elevation. This is total abundance. And it's happening now. With God's blessings, you are invited to bless this message by giving a divine gift of $20 or more through the Super Thanks button on YouTube. Together, let's spread faith, hope, and love, bringing light not just into your own life, but also to those who need it most. Your generosity becomes a seed of inspiration and healing for countless souls. There is power in being located. When wealth finds you, it doesn't just bless your pockets, it expands your territory. It shifts your voice. It makes room for your influence. It multiplies your impact. And right now, the spiritual GPS of favor is locked on your life. There's no escaping this blessing. There's no running from what's yours. Even if you tried to sabotage it, the grace on your life is too heavy to cancel. Even if fear tried to paralyze you, the prophecy is too alive to stay buried. Even if the enemy whispered lies of delay, the truth is roaring louder now. God's wealth is locating you, and it's going to find you in such a public, undeniable way that no one will be able to deny who sent it. And let this be known: this wealth is coming without sorrow. You won't have to beg. You won't have to sell your soul. You won't have to betray your peace to maintain it. This isn't hustle-based income. This is heaven-backed increase. This is wealth that builds instead of breaks. It heals instead of harms. It unites instead of divides. It flows from God's heart to your hands and continues to pour until it floods everything around you with evidence of favor. Chosen one, the big win is not being delayed anymore. You've been faithful in little. Now the much is coming, and it's not coming quietly. Your steps are now magnetized. Your voice is now carrying authority. Your energy is now activating miracles. You're not the same person who once worried if it would happen. You are now the version of yourself who knows. It is happening. There is no more panic. There is no more questioning. There is no more doubt. Just alignment. Just confirmation. Just movement. Because wealth doesn't need to be chased. It responds to frequency, and your frequency is glowing. Chosen one, you're glowing. You are radiating the signal of destiny. The aura of abundance is wrapping itself around you. The glow-up is not cosmetic. It's cosmic. And here's the truth. Your life is about to become a sign. A billboard of what happens when someone believes past the pain, endures through the silence, and still dares to expect the extraordinary. What you're stepping into is not the end of your journey. It's the beginning of a new realm. You're not just going to receive wealth. You're going to steward it, multiply it, and distribute it. You are the one chosen to carry financial grace without ego, prosperity without pride, and success without losing your soul. You are the rare one who can handle what's about to be handed to you. You don't need to fear the spotlight. You were built for it. You don't need to shy away from overflow. You were designed for it. You don't need to doubt your capacity. You were born with it. And now, the spiritual announcement has been made. The realm of heaven is alert. The carriers of divine wealth have been dispatched. The checks are being signed. The accounts are being credited. And your name, Chosen One, is on it all. You've entered a divine field where the invisible becomes visible, where what you once only imagined begins to take form, and what felt far is suddenly right at your doorstep. There's a different atmosphere surrounding you now, subtle but undeniable. You can feel it when you wake up. You can feel it when you speak. You can feel it when you walk into a room. The weight of lack has lifted, and the power of divine provision has taken over. Every step you take from this point forward is guided by a higher hand, covered by favor, and magnetized with supernatural increase. It's important that you understand this isn't about luck. This isn't about being in the right place at the right time by coincidence. This is divine orchestration. This is what happens when heaven marks your life with intentional abundance. The wealth that's locating you is not being randomly released. It's being calculated, measured, and multiplied specifically for your next chapter. Every dollar, every opportunity, every resource that is making its way to you has been divinely filtered to match your purpose. What's on the way is holy currency. And you're going to know it's from God because it will feel right in your spirit. It will not feel like pressure. It will feel like peace. You may have wondered why the doors you tried to open in the past didn't budge. You may have thought something was wrong with you. But the truth is, God was simply reserving the right doors, the wealthy doors, for the right moment. And now, that moment has come. The vaults that once seemed sealed are swinging open. The connections that once ignored you are now calling. The ideas that once stalled are now surging. And it's all happening because the wealth that belongs to you has finally found your frequency. There's a reason you've been feeling the urge to elevate. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's because the wealth coming into your life requires a new level of identity. You're not being asked to hustle harder. You're being invited to rise higher. Wealth doesn't just want to bless your bank. It wants to expand your being. You are being prepared to handle more, speak more, lead more, and impact more. That's why it felt like life was stretching you. That's why certain things were removed. Because they were too small for the magnitude of what's coming. You outgrew the old container. Now you're being fitted for overflow. God's wealth is not just material, it's dimensional. It opens realms. It introduces you to people you never imagined knowing. It elevates you into conversations you never thought you'd be invited to. It places you at tables that were once beyond your imagination. This kind of wealth doesn't ask for permission. It arrives with purpose. And when it does, it lifts everything in your life. Relationships get better. Health improves. Joy multiplies. Clarity increases. Creativity flows freely. Why? Because when heaven funds you, it doesn't leave you fragmented. It completes you. This is the hour where acceleration becomes your norm. What used to take years will take months. What once required connections will require only your alignment. You're not going to have to knock twice. You won't have to repeat yourself. You won't have to beg for access. The blessing itself will make the announcement. The wealth that's locating you is so undeniable that people will ask how it happened. And your only answer will be, God did it. You won't need to justify your win. You won't need to defend your overflow. You'll simply be living in a grace that speaks louder than explanation. Chosen One, this is not the season to shrink. This is the season to stand tall and receive. You are being summoned into visibility, not for vanity, but for purpose. You're going to show others what it looks like when obedience meets opportunity, when patience collides with provision, when spiritual alignment attracts earthly abundance. You are the blueprint for breakthrough. And this wealth that's being sent to you will be the evidence. It won't just be a blessing. It'll be a banner that announces, "This one is chosen." You must now walk like someone who knows the treasure is near. You must speak like someone who carries gold in their soul. You must think like someone whose bank account is catching up with their destiny. This is the mindset of someone being located by divine wealth. No more shrinking. No more playing it small. No more delaying the launch, the call, the step, the creation. Move now. Move boldly. Move with expectation. Because God's supply is not late. It's strategic. And right now, the spiritual coordinates of your wealth are locking in on your faith. Don't let fear fool you. Don't let past disappointments lie to you. Don't let silence make you think nothing is happening. Things are moving beneath the surface, in realms your eyes can't yet see. Wealth is traveling. Favor is flowing. Provision is positioning itself. You are on the verge of divine collision, a moment where your preparation meets heaven's outpouring. And when it hits, it will be more than you imagined. It will be above what you asked. And it will arrive exactly when your spirit is ready to carry it with wisdom. Even now, unexpected emails are being sent. Unseen conversations are being had about you. Unapplied for promotions are being written with your name. Delayed checks are being released. Old investments are about to surprise you. Streams you forgot are going to overflow. You're going to feel it suddenly. But know that it was always building. The wait wasn't empty. It was divine setup. You were never forgotten. You were just being perfectly aligned. This next level of wealth will not require you to betray your peace or compromise your integrity. It will come with ease, but not because it's cheap, because it's divine. And what God sends flows in a rhythm of grace. You're about to be so provided for that your prayers shift from, "Lord, help me survive," to "Lord, help me distribute." The survival chapter is closing. The stewardship chapter is opening. And your hands, chosen one, are about to be filled with more than you've ever held. The delivery has already started. There's no reversing it. The dispatch orders have gone out in the unseen, and the route is clear. What's been released in the Spirit is heading directly toward you. It is no longer a matter of if, it is only a matter of now. You may not hear the knock yet, but the vehicle of divine provision is in motion. And it will stop at the exact location of your surrender, your obedience, and your alignment. The reason you feel this inner stirring is because your soul is picking up on the incoming miracle. You've reached a point where your internal GPS has become synced with the heavens. There's no more searching aimlessly. There's no more asking for confirmation after confirmation. You know now. You sense it. And that inner knowing is your signal that the drop is near. You're about to receive something that proves heaven's memory is flawless. That not one of your sacrifices was missed. That every silent cry, every uncelebrated act of goodness, every seed planted in secret, all of it, has been recorded and is now being rewarded. God's wealth locating you isn't just about solving current problems, it's about rewriting your financial atmosphere. It's a total climate shift. Things that used to feel heavy are lifting. Debts that loomed like dark clouds are dissolving. Projects you had on hold are being revived. The blockages are gone. And what once felt like a maze of confusion has turned into a clear, illuminated path. This wealth doesn't just patch old wounds, It brings total transformation. It erases survival mode and replaces it with overflow mode. You are about to become a walking example of supernatural timing. This blessing is going to shock people, even you. It's going to be so specific, so tailor-made to your life, that the only explanation will be God did it, not luck, not connections, not grinding, not trying, just divine orchestration. You'll look back and realize every no was a redirection, every loss was a seed, every delay was protection. And now that the timing is right, the release can no longer be withheld. The wealth is going to locate you through unexpected channels. Don't box God into familiar patterns. You may think it has to come from your job, a business idea, or a specific opportunity. But God is not limited to what you can see. The very thing you overlooked may be the carrier of your breakthrough. That connection you made months ago but forgot about. That application you filled out without hope. That idea that you almost dismissed. All of it is coming back around, and this time with divine fire on it. Be ready to receive in ways that stretch your belief. God's wealth is multidimensional. It's not confined to one account or one source. It multiplies as it moves. That's why what's coming is going to overflow. You'll receive a check and then a call. You'll receive a refund and then an invitation. You'll get an idea and then meet someone who funds it. It's layered, it's strategic, and it's all leading to one truth. You are chosen to prosper now. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't let imposter syndrome creep in. Don't sabotage your win by doubting whether you deserve it. You do. You were called to this. You were shaped for this. You were designed with wealth in mind. And now, the time has arrived to live in what was always yours. This is not arrogance. It's awareness. And awareness activates access. You're not just being blessed. You're being positioned